Sounds like it's
Yes, it is.
yeah.
I think it is Classic Radio Roundup time.
Roger on that.
27.115 on your AM dial.
Good evening, Sam Bagger.
Yes, good evening round the band.
And what a band it is.
What band is it? Let's see here. Gotta get on frequency. There we go. I want a Tootsie clarifier. I need to get a new pipe. This one's bad.
Yeah, can't have bad pot.
Yeah. There's a stoner out there that's upset.
Yeah, man, coming at you on this old silver-faced Jackson. President Jackson.
Oh, I used to have one of those. I used to like that radio. That was a good one. Jackson's got good transmit in them and not bad receive either.
Yeah, pretty good final back there.
Yeah. Expensive final. MRF 477. They're kind of rare now.
Got a big old heat sink on there.
Yeah. That radio will do 40 watts, 45 watts on sideband. Or AM peak, I guess, too. Yeah, tonight we are running the high gain 623. I don't think I have very much audio or something. My meter isn't moving all that well. Let's see here. Let's crank it up a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit more audio.
Yeah, my receive's dropping out, so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah. Oh, it's dropping out. Something wrong with the radio?
I just flipped the AM, FM sideband button a bunch. It seemed to pop back.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Where'd you get that radio? Is that one of the Grumpy pile, or is that something else?
Yeah, Grumpy got this one. It says Superstar on it, but it was one of them weird stories, CB folklore. They found them on the shelf kind of boards. The boards are original in the final and everything.
Oh yeah, that's that one that they just started selling them brand new, but they were like from the 90s or something. I don't know how they pulled that off.
Yeah, I guess, and they were selling them for cheap too. I think you could get them for like $150 or something. It's good on AM. It's not a screamer, but it does okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he said it was $125 or something. It was pretty cheap.
Yeah, first thing I noticed was, the AM wasn't crazy loud, but that's okay. It's enough.
Well, you don't want it crazy loud. You just want it clean. It's low level modulated though. See, that's the thing. It's not collector modulated. It's not high level. So you got to watch your carrier power. You don't want to push it over 10 watts.
Yeah, I got some other breakers up on the north side of me here.
937, checking in, Classic Radio. Roger, I think it's Sparky's up there too, Iceman. Hey Sparky, how you doing tonight?
That's Iceman. Good, man. Welcome to Classic Radio Roundup.
Thank you very much. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, you can hear me tonight.
Yeah, very clear. Did you put a little heat on tonight?
Nah, nothing really different in that department, just an old Jackson radio.
I hear him good tonight too.
Sounds good. Take care of it.
Hey, cool.
Yeah, these guys are making a trip tonight.
Where's your 20?
He was asking where you are.
Oh, he's talking to me? I'm down in Township, Berks County, Douglasville. Or was he?
The specifications are subject to change without further notice.
Yeah, as is my ability to be heard in the distance.
Break up.
I could always step on the gas, I guess. Or just crank up the audio a little bit. There we go. 10-8 straight once. I don't like it unless it's going over 60% on average. Otherwise, it just doesn't have enough punch, I guess.
Yeah, I think I got a loose speaker jack.
A loose speaker jack. Sounds like a cold solder joint.
I think I got this mall down sometimes too, but that's besides the point. Hello around the band. 0433 in Norristown, Pennsylvania. I'm reading this mail.
433 is a mud duck.
I'm a mud duck. Well, good Lord and a quarter. I ain't the first time I've ever been heard that one. Ain't the first time I've been told I've been that one too. Good evening, Tom.
Well, at least you can hear me tonight.
Yeah, that's because that's because this big gigantic mulberry tree that's behind my house is dying. And that's whenever that tree dies, look out. It's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, I need a tree in my yard to die too, so my antenna's not wrapped up in it.
Now that time you talked to you, I didn't make that out. What did you say?
I said I need a tree in my yard to die too, so my antenna isn't wrapped up in it.
What do you want, a beam?
Yep.
Oh, that's why. I'm only on this IMAX, man. I'm only talking on this IMAX 2000. That's it.
Well, that's good. At least it's not on the flat side.
Oh, no, oh, I'm gonna knock you out.
That flat side junk, it just doesn't work.
Oh, I thought you said I needed to come to the flat side. I used to tell you guys that. That's why I was laughing.
Oh, no. Flat side doesn't work around here. Only in Skipland.
Yeah, I know. You guys ain't into that flat side thing, man, but I do. I like my flat side. It's in the garage. My flat side's in the garage. It ain't even hooked up. This is ground plane. That's all I'm using right now, man. That's it.
Terrorize it right on. There we go. Maybe you should hear me a little better.
Yeah, you come across here real good. Loud and clear. Swung up to almost a 3 on my meter, but I think this meter is off a touch. This is a Cobra 2000.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's working. Can't complain.
Not at all. I hear you loud and clear. Yeah, I know. That is kind of unusual. I hear you real good now. But I think that's that tree behind me, like I said. It ain't close to me, but it's very big. It's higher than what my antenna is, so. And I know it's stealing a lot of it because it's big, man. It's a big old mulberry tree. There's a couple trees back there behind my house, actually.
I think we might be having some enhanced ground conditions tonight because we were hearing those guys out there in Doylestown and Warrington really clear a little bit ago too. So there might be some good quiet conditions tonight.
both of them so clean. It was just, I never really heard that before like that.
Yeah, well, sideband carries pretty far, especially when it's quiet.
Yeah, well, since where I moved at, I've been hearing Pittsburgh, like, it's no problem. I heard Pittsburgh on Channel 6, and was talking to the guy and everything on the bowl. I just kind of was weird, you know, I guess because of where I'm at. I got a good elevation now, so it's a little different than where I was. But yeah, it kind of shocked me.
Yeah, I heard somebody else in there. Was that you, 44, in the mud there?
Good evening, Sandbagger.
There you go. There you are. What are you running there?
Realistic 55.
Ah, your $4 turkey sale special.
And four. We have Roberts on flat side the first time I first come. That's why I was down in the grass.
I missed the first part of that. Why were you down in the grass?
Because I had it on a horizontal antenna.
Why are you running horizontal?
Because you were talking about the flat side.
Yeah, I was talking about how you don't want to be running it. Horizontal.
Hey, Bagger.
Yeah?
What antenna is that you're using?
The 3-element beam.
What is it?
The Mako 3-element beam.
Oh, okay. Mako, okay. That's what I got, a 4-element though.
Yeah, this one's been up for 8 years. I gotta do some maintenance to it. The back element's bent a little bit. I think I need to change the coax that feeds up to it. I gotta get the tree out of it. The tree branches are growing into it. I'm sure that's messing up my signal.
I still have your other end beam, your Astro beam. I modified it because I had to make new parts. Well, I didn't modify it, but I had to make new parts for it. The pieces that were like almost like a plastic, whatever that is, that polyfoam crap, whatever it is. I had to make up some new stuff for it. I haven't put it up yet though, but it's all done. It's all ready to be put up.
Yeah, I think you said about that before. You had it up before. You made some changes with using PVC pipe or something.
No, I never had put it up. I never put it up yet, but yeah, that's what I kind of did. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta find another one of those.
I told you I see one on eBay. Was it maybe? It might have been eBay. Check eBay, because I'm telling you, I see one on there years. We're going back a few years back though.
Yeah. The only problem is if it shows up on eBay, you can bet your bottom dollar that they won top dollar.
The one I seen wasn't that bad. Might have been under 400. But yeah, you might be right on that. But there's this guy I know that lives down in between Philly and Jersey. He told me that was the best thing he ever heard me on when he heard me talk. He said that was the best thing he heard me on, and he's heard me on the Mako 4-element flat side. And he still said that Astro beam was sounding about the best he ever heard.
Yeah, I liked it when I had it. Had a lot of good back rejection. I could turn it away from things I didn't want to hear. That was really tight. It had some decent forward gain, too, for a 3-element. Had about a dB or so more than your typical 3-element. It was pretty much almost equivalent to a 4-element.
Hey, Bagger, let me tell you something. I was taking this dude out that was in South Philly on a Dave-made, I forget what they were calling that, damn it. It was actually, what do you call that when it's one of those things that you're, like, you're trying it out, you're something you build and you're trying it out. They called it something, but but because it didn't have a name yet. It was the first one. It was loops, 5-element loops, and I was taking its head off with that freaking Astro Beam out in the DX on the bowl, running 5-pill. I was running a Dave May 5-pill with that 3-element and was taking out a 5-element loop Dave made antenna. What do they call that? Damn it! When they just build it, and they call it something.
A prototype?
I can't. I'm ready to choke this microphone. No, I know it starts with a P. I can't think of it.
Usually it's a prototype if it's the first one.
That's it, prototype. They were calling it a 5-element prototype. That's what they were calling it. And I was taking that thing to freak out. With that 3-element Astro Beam, I was beating that thing up. But when I put up the 4-element flat side Mako, it gave me a run for my money, but I was still in there. I was still in there.
Yeah, well, there's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all antenna for all conditions. That's the thing. Sometimes the flat side's going to be better. Sometimes the vertical side will be better.
It's compromised.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the quiet side for a minute, man. I got this ground noise that's coming in, and it's just taking you out. I got about 3-pound ground noise. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, there's something weird because I used to be a lot stronger down your way. I got to step on the gas to give you a 3. Something ain't right. It's these damn trees, man. They got to go.
No Spitfire, no gate.
Yeah. I talked to Pete this morning, and he had every intention of being in here. So if he's not, either he got to bed late and he's going to sleep through, or he's out doing something with the wife, or some other unexpected thing like a migraine came up, or
Man, I tell you, I don't know what this is. We get this noise up here in my area. It comes and goes.
Yeah, you should talk to Operator Ron. He knows all about noise.
Yeah, I know. I hear him complaining about that for a while now, and I'm wondering if it's the same noise I'm hearing. I've been wondering that for a while. But I really think it's this thing that's running down the street. It's about a block down from me. It sits on the corner on this parking lot. Because when I used to have my CB in the truck, I would ride past it and it would do that noise. But as soon as I got past it and got down the road, something would go away. It's like this digital sign that has a clock on it and it tells you advertisement. As soon as I go past that thing, it makes that same noise.
Oh yeah, they're bad. I go by a couple of signs on my way to work, and they just blast the crap out of both the ham and the CB radios. Those things are terrible. Must be all the LEDs.
Yeah, well, you gotta hear it. It's like a that's the noise it's making. But it's giving me like 3-4 pounds, and it takes you guys right out.
Yeah, that ain't no fun. I'm gonna take a quick break here. I gotta refill my water glass and shut the fan off downstairs. I'll be back in a bit.
10-4.
And when it got quiet, where in the world is that mud runner 427 Mr.
some over-the-road truckers in the distance.
I hear them over here too.
I thought I could have swore I heard Jason jumping up and down a while back in the mobile, way off in the distance. Somebody hooting and hollering. This is the quiet portion of Classic Radio Roundup. If you have a radio, you can take this time to tune it if you so desire. All is well. I like the sound of this radio. It sounds good, pretty smooth.
I thought I heard a breaker out there, but there might be those guys out in the distance. That's what they do. They turn their squelch so they don't hear no distant stations.
One three 1-3.
Where you at, 427?
Night Train was in there warming up. I guess he's taking a break.
Yeah, he said he'd be back a little bit later.
Go ahead, breaker for Classic.
I tell you, he thought it was Ghost Rider, Roger.
Sorry about that, preacher man.
Go right back to him, Sparky. I'm going to go back out the other room. I just heard him in there. I figured come back and say something.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, sure you're right. On Classic Radio Roundup 27115. On the AM radio dial. It is Wednesday night, is it not?
Oh, better late than never.
That's what she said last night.
Evening, Spitfire.
Hello, Sparky. 444. And everyone else on Classic Radio Roundup. Sandbagger and everyone.
show tonight?
Be Not Afraid.
You're usually here on time or not at all, you know.
Well, I'm not always the master of my own destiny, but I do hear some distant breakers out there.
Yeah, it does seem like the conditions for local are enhanced a little bit tonight. So we might be getting some distance tonight.
We try.
Come on, Breaker. It's all yours.
Yeah, it's all urine.
I don't know. People ask for a break, and then when you give it to them, they don't take it. I don't know what to make of that.
Yeah, take the damn break.
Yeah, take the damn break.
You deserve a break today, so get up and get away to McDonald's.
Yeah, I can get my Egg McMuffin at 6 p.m. now.
Oh my God, I was just sitting here thinking the same thing. That's so crazy you just said that. I was just sitting here looking at a commercial, and it said that McDonald's sells their breakfast now all day long. And all day, 24 hours. I'm like, that's so weird you said that.
Well, you know what I say. If I can't talk Skip, I'll leave my breakfast at McDonald's all day long.
Yeah, now you can get a sandwich any time of the night and be able to take a shit right after it.
It does ease things up.
Yeah.
I tell you, McDonald's, I love their food. Sometimes some of their stuff I like, but that stuff run me right to the bathroom. I can't mess with it too much.
They were making a good sirloin burger with Swiss cheese and mushrooms, and then they discontinued it, and then they tried to bring it back, but it wasn't as good for some reason.
Yeah. There we go. Best I can do. Yeah, my wife can't eat McDonald's either. Whatever they use on just about everything they make just bothers her stomach. Must be the butter or something.
That's because Australian kangaroos and African kangaroos taste different.
Meat.
Yummy.
Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. So you running the R274 there, Pete?
No, I am not. I'm all behind schedule, so it didn't happen.
Oh, so what are you running tonight?
Pinto SSB by J.C. Penney.
Yeah, that's a surprise radio. You think J.C. Penney, how good could it possibly be, but boy, does it sound good. That's one of your best sounding radios.
I know, it's too funny, isn't it? I would have laughed at it back in the day. What do you mean a J.C. Penney radio?
Boy, does it sound good.
What J.C. Penney radio is it?
What's going on, 433? The Blackface Pinto SSB mobile base.
I was getting ready to say the Pinto. Does it light up red when you key up?
Yeah, that's a right. That's a Roger. The meter is a modulation light. It lights up red with your mod.
Oh, stop playing. Is it 23 channel? I'm going to be pissed.
23 channel, upper lower sideband.
You bastard. Is it black?
I said it was Blackface J.C. Penney.
Yo, I had that radio before. That is a fucking awesome, excuse my language, that is an awesome radio. Yo, I had that. That is a real good radio. No lie, I should have never got rid of it.
When I had a Tram Titan 4 over here, I used to A/B between the two of them, and I had people fooled thinking this was the Tram Titan 4.
Wow, where'd you pick that Pinto up at?
It was my father-in-law's. I inherited it from him. He bought it brand new back in '74.
No shit. That thing sounds good over here, man. It sounds like the one I used to own, no doubt about it. I used to have one of those. I don't know who I'm sitting back now trying to think who I sold it to. Because I had one. Yep, I remember it because I liked it because when you keyed up the lights, it light up red on your meter, or your actual meter is. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, it lights up red and gets brighter as you talk. Yeah, I inherited this one and it works fine business. It could use a little bit of alignment. It's a little bit off frequency. The clarifier is wide open though, but you have to turn it some all the way to the one side to get on center. One of these days I'll get around to it. It needs a capectomy too. It's got a little bit of a hum when you turn the volume down. But other than that, it works fine business with this Turner Super Sidekick microphone.
Breaker. Right back at you, Blake. I was just about to ask you what mic you were running. That mic don't sound too bad for a Turner. They usually come out bassy. You're clean and loud up here on these dual speakers on my Cobra 2000. I'm going to let this break go. I'm going to put it on a standby. I'll talk to you later, Mr. 441. That Pinto sounds good. Don't ever get rid of it. No doubt about it. Come on down, Breaker. 433. The only one with a gun is back quiet.
Right back. Lhasa Apsu base station checking into the roundup. Hello there, 433.
Oh man, I shouldn't even have gave that break away.
Watching the duck hunting season.
Oh damn, what you do? Buy a new radio?
I didn't know it was him.
Should have charged for that break.
Yeah.
Same old radio. Same old.
Yeah, I just gotta remember. I did hook my speakers back up. I had one speaker for a minute. I just hooked the two speakers back up the other day. I'm not used to them yet. Everybody sound different. That's probably what my problem was, why I couldn't hear, huh?
So it's all that mud in your ear. Other than that, hello, 433.
Hello, Rascal. I told you I came past your house. You need to be home sometime. When you gonna be at home?
I'm here all the time.
No, you ain't. You're in that truck.
Well, hit me up before your station if you stop over here.
Yeah, well, I was up in that area, you know, being so far away. I was just up in that area. I said, let me stop by and see if I see anybody. I didn't even stop. I just rode past. I was showing my friends your beams and stuff. You know, them things you don't want nobody to know about.
I hear you. I know that these guys do a little talking here. I gotta get set up and work on my little 138 XLR, I believe it is.
139?
138 XLR mobile radio sidebeam.
Put your glasses on.
Well, that's a classic for sure, but I'm gonna put that in my truck and a couple other little trinkets on there.
I'm going to Google that because I only know of a 139 XLR, and it's got a silver face with sideband. And the guy I knew that used to own one used to be able to put a D104 on it and walk down his steps and go all the way out the front door and talk, and you could hear him plain as day.
I can do that with mine.
That's a pretty good microphone.
Nah, I don't think it was all the mic. I think it was the radios that had something to do with that. You don't remember that, Bagger?
Yeah, I have one. I got a 139 here. I could crank it up and do the same thing. I can hear crickets outside with it.
Yeah, 138's just the mobile.
Yeah, it's a mobile. No, did that? He went all the way down the steps and went out front, and we could hear everything he was saying from the outside.
I don't remember him ever having a 139, but that sounds like something he would do.
Oh yeah, he had one with a D104 on it. Breaker.
Yeah, Breaker.
Yeah, Uncle Milty out here at Green Hills waving a hand.
How's it going there, Mr. Milty?
I'm doing alright, just out here reading the mail, just letting you guys rock on, and just throw it in there and say hello.
Yeah, we're rocking and we're rolling on Classic Radio Roundup.
And file. Uncle Milty, Green Hills, standing by.
Evening time, Uncle Melody, Sparky waving.
Sparky, good evening. 130, Uncle Milty, waving a hand.
Hello, Uncle Milty. 441, the Spitfire, shouting out your way on Classic Radio Roundup.
441, 130 with the wave. Good evening.
Guys have another breaker out there somewhere.
He said a 138 XLR, right?
Yep.
That's Cover.
Yep.
I don't remember that radio. I'm Googling it right in a minute. I'm waiting on it to boot up. I gotta see what it looks like. I only remember the 139.
The 138 is the mobile version of the 139.
But I thought the 139 was a mobile radio too.
No, 139 is a base. 139 looks just like a 142, except it doesn't have the transmit and receive lights on it.
Oh, maybe that was a 138, because I know that one I was looking at that Danny had was a mobile radio with a silver facing, but it said XLR on it. I swear it was a 139.
Yeah, might have been a 138. It was mobile.
Now that's another good radio. God, you guys are picking up some good radios out there. You got 441 over there with that old ancient Pinto. I never owned the 138, but I've had that Pinto, man. That Pinto is a nice radio.
Yeah, an unassuming little black box, but I had people fooled into thinking it was my Tram Titan 4. The two of them sounded alike.
I'm still sitting here trying to think who I sold that Pinto to. It's a 23 channel. That's the only reason why I got rid of it. And you know what else, dude? Nobody really told me what I sound like on it, so, I ended up getting rid of it.
And then along came Classic Radio Roundup. I didn't want 23 channel radios either until that happened.
Shit, back in the day, I remember Dagger and a few other people telling me, some of them 23s you're getting rid of, you shouldn't get rid of.
Someday you want it.
Yo, Grizz was big on them Trinidadians. The guys that I was listening to up there on sideband were talking about SBEs a lot. They were talking about Trinidad radios, and that's what Grizz was big into. Rest his soul. Yeah, he was big on them Trinidadians. He used to get a lot of them radios. He had like 3 or 4 of them stacked up.
Yeah, I have one of them too. They're good talkers. Receiver kind of sucks on them, but they're good talkers.
Speaker sounds good in the box.
Yeah, that's one of its best features. It's got good fidelity because it's that big speaker in an empty box.
Yo, nothing was more crazy today because he was talking on a 23 channel Trinidad for a while, and he picked up a 40 channel that looked identical to it. I've never seen somebody so happy. He had them both stacked on top.
Is that like the Trinidad 3 or something?
Yeah, that was the 40 channel.
Guy's got a distant breaker.
Good evening, everyone. I can't hear too much. I'm getting clear as for 14, so come to wave in the hand.
Who's that, Gumby?
Welcome to Classic Radio Roundup.
Yeah, my Quaker hooked up, but for some reason it doesn't seem to get a mic. I can't find a damn mic for it.
Well, you can't talk without a microphone.
No, I have a Quaker hooked up, a Quaker mic hooked up to it, but I think it was wired up for a different radio.
That's not a good thing.
Hey, you'll have this.
Breaker.
Go ahead, Breaker.
Well, good evening, Classic Radio Roundup, Night Train Base Station. Signing on.
Woohoo! The train is in the station.
I'm glad you said who you were, because otherwise I wouldn't have known.
You don't recognize me on this?
It's not train approved. Not on my end, anyway.
Break. Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Hey, Breaker. Somebody else out there breaking.
Hello, Night Train.
Hello there, Gumby. How you doing?
That 138, I have seen it before, but that ain't the one I was thinking of.
It's probably a 148, but that wouldn't have been an XLR. That would have been a GTL.
Well, what other XLRs is there with the 9 at the end? I swear there's a 139.
Maybe it was a 29 XLR.
Nah, let me look it up. I'm gonna look 139, see if it comes up.
Yeah, 139's a base. The 29 XLR was a nice radio too. But that was only AM. That didn't have sideband in it.
138's got the tone knob on the front.
Along with a bunch of other knobs.
Extra knob.
If it's got wheels or knobs, it's going to give you problems.
Okay, now that 139, that ain't it. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't an XLR then. I know Danny had a Cougar 130-something. Mobile radio, that was a badass radio.
Might have been a 148. They were pretty popular. Everybody wanted one.
I got one of those. My channels are sitting upstairs in the box upstairs. I got a bunch of radios I need to get rid of. I just finally got up in my 3rd floor. Open up this one tube, man. I just got to get rid of some radios.
Sellersville Hamfest is coming up on the 18th.
Dang, man, it's not even funny. I got probably about 8 or 9 walkie-talkies, 40-channel ones. They all work.
Push boogies.
I gotta bring them down and get them all fired up again. That's what I might do. Just bring the whole tube down here and just start going through them and mess with you guys with them. Huh?
That's what Classic Radio Roundup's all about. Get them old classics out of the dust and on the air.
Breaker. There was a breaker up this way.
Busy night.
Hello. Pick it up, Tickle.
How we doing tonight? There we go. We got audio back. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, but now you sound like you're talking in a barrel.
I like talking in a barrel.
Yeah, Lucky Pickle's in that barrel. And then you might get called Pickle Liquor.
What's going on, Tickle? What radios you got?
It's one of my 29s.
Cool, I like Cobra 29s.
Doesn't sound like him, though.
What do you mean it doesn't sound like me? It sounds like you're holding your nose. I got 2 of them. It's a stock microphone. Yes.
A stock microphone on a Cobra 29 with echo?
What's that?
A stock microphone on a 29 with echo?
Yes, sir.
That's interesting. Because 29s don't come with echo and stock microphones don't either.
Sounds like a conundrum.
Fire?
No, it sounds like somebody stuck something in the radio that doesn't belong there.
Well, it kind of goes right along with the nitro knobs and the flag face and all that, and the purple displays.
So in other words, you got a butchered radio.
I'd like to call it custom.
AKA butchered.
I still like to call it custom.
Yeah, that's being kind.
What was that?
That's being extremely kind.
Well, at least I got my name called on the butchered radio.
You got what on it?
I said at least I got into the roundup and got my name called on this butchered radio.
Yeah, but you sound better on your 2000.
Well, 2000's a little big to put in my pickup truck.
Oh, well, okay, you're mobile. That's excusable, I guess.
Yes, I'm mobile. A little help, but mobile.
When you're in the mobile, all knobs to 11.
Well, there we go. Well, it's either this or this.
You don't want that.
Yeah, we can go from this here, and then we can go back on like that.
Yeah, that's much better.
Alrighty then. Good evening there, Tickle. Evening, Skeeter. It does sound a little weird. Sounds like you got a cold. Well, it is kind of cold out here. Well, your radio probably has one then. I guess it got butchered. Gosh, sounds like Brother Dog. What do you mean I sound like Brother Dog? It kind of sounds like Brother Dog with that radio.
Say Mud Dog CB Club.
Did you buy that radio from Brother Dog?
I'm sorry, somebody stepped in again, Tickle?
How about that Brother Dog CB Club?
Where you at, Brother Dog?
Did you buy that radio from Brother Dog?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that thing sounds all pinched up.
Alright, there we go. Oh, now we're getting a squeal. There we go.
That's better.
It didn't squeal over the air.
Alright, how about if I turn the mic gain down? There you go.
Hey, now you're starting to sound like you.
But I don't want to sound like me. I don't want to be me.
Do you want to be somebody that you're not?
Oh, no, you can't be somebody that you're not.
You gotta quit trying to be someone you're not.
That's right.
I don't want to be somebody that I'm not, but I also don't want to be me, so I want to be kind of nobody.
That's trying to be someone that you're not. That means I'm going to have to drop the ball all day long. Cue up Barbie girl.
Oh, no.
Man, it's uncanny how you have that right on hand.
Barbie, let's go party.
It's not plastic. It's fantastic.
Hey, wait, isn't that number 7's car? Plastic Fantastic.
I know I gotta pop out here, gentlemen. I gotta run this with it. Jump in and say hi.
Roger that.
All right, Tickle, man, good to hear you on the roundup on this old Jackson radio.
I had one. Blackface Jackson. I actually had two at one time.
Damn it, this is my audio again. I think I got a bad pot.
He's banging on the steering wheel. Bad pot. You might start seeing purple elephants and stuff.
Take the trip to Colorado, you get some good pot.
I heard you don't even have to go that far. You can go right over to Jersey now.
What? In one of their 6 dispensaries?
Oh, what, Jersey only has 6?
That's right. Colorado's got them in every town.
Soon they're gonna be like a bar on every corner.
Not in Jersey, it won't.
Yeah, but one of them's right in Belmar. Tickle, you got another mic to put on that when you come back? I'd have to look. Cobra 4 pin? A what? Cobra 4 pin? Yeah, sir, it's Cobra 4 pin. I'd have to look to see what I got. Yeah, the radio's got the mod. It's the element. Yeah, I think I got an RK-56 in there. I'd have to look. It could work like magic.
But that thing needs a super sidekick. I don't think they ever made a mobile version though.
Super sidekick.
You know what? Maybe I'll throw a Turner Plus 2 on it when I come back out.
That might be cool. If the element's cool.
Alright, gentlemen, I do gotta step out though. I'll talk to you in a while.
Ken Roger, right on.
Something like that now. I hear you out there, Gumby. Hey, 10-4. Hey, by the way, to answer the question, we did make a mobile version of the Super Sidekick. What it actually was that black trucker mic. That one was actually the same as the Super Sidekick, the mobile version.
Nah, that's not a sidekick. That's a trucker mic. It looks like a +3, but it's black.
Yeah, but that was about as close as you would get, actually, to a Sidekick mic. I thought it'd be like what was that, the TMU3 or something?
Yeah, they made a trucker mic that was noise canceling too, but it looked like a +3. Had the the plastic case of a mobile +3, but it was black. And it was called the trucker. But I don't think it wasn't designed after a sidekick. It was designed to be a noise canceller for truckers.
Trucker, trucker, all you're gonna hear is trucker.
That was a damn good mic.
Audio.
Like a light blue. Is that by any chance when it was a
Yeah, the Turner +2 was like an aqua green,
Audio.
two-tone. That way. The +3 I like better. It had the slide volume control on the top versus the little knobby that the +2 had.
Audio.
Case 142, the mobile. I stuck the Tanner Plus 3 on it, which is what you're talking about.
Audio.
And what you know is I did that.
Audio. Why am I coming through there? Somebody's keying up out there with like very low modulation.
Yeah, countywide, testing 1, 2.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's me. Hello, radio, test 1, 2.
Can you hear me now? How about now? How about there? Sounds good on my end.
What are you doing, Pete? Testing out a bush boogie?
No, my multi-LMAC trying to get a D104 working on there, and it ain't.
Yeah, you had some audio, just weak. Keeping the power down. That explains why you were just under Gumby.
Well, I was on it barefoot on the co-phased antennas.
Towing and phasing.
Yeah, but that wasn't the D104. I ain't getting nothing out of the D104. I went back to the stock mic just to make sure there was audio.
Oh, wow. Is this all being recorded on the video game?
Well, the video gate's been rolling longer than I've been here myself.
Ah, okay. I thought maybe all that activity in the background when you changing mics was, recorded on the on the gate.
Anything that happens here gets recorded there. I don't edit.
Better clean up my audio.
It is how it is.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, if you have problems hearing me down there tonight, I'm not working on full power. I blew one of the capacitors in my 30 amp power supply.
Well, that sucks.
So I'll probably only run on about 20. I know it'd be nice if I could hear everybody down there, but I'm getting hammered from 14.
Well, you'll have this.
What I would like to find, which you're not around, because I don't want to put a rotating beam up, I would actually like to try to find a super scanner.
Yeah, they don't really work that well as a beam. They knock things down a couple of S units, but maybe 2 or 3. That's about it.
That's really all I would need.
Yeah, maybe. I never really liked them back in the day. I knew a few people that had them, and they sort of worked okay. And they were good for spotter antennas. I know a guy that had one as a spotter antenna for his big beam. He'd figure out what direction they are on the super scanner, and then he'd point the big beam at them.
There used to be a guy in Collegeville. He was right next to the highway drive-in. And he had a super scanner hooked up. He had on a heavy-duty TV rotor.
Yeah, I knew a couple people that did that too. They put the super scanner on a rotor. So instead of the 3 directions, I guess they could make it a lot more.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. It worked as far as to cut out the background noise. You line that sucker up, you'd be surprised. What I should do is when it's this noisy, I want to take down my star duster, because the one leg loosened up on it, and it came off. It's only 2 legs up there. I don't want to put my fiberglass one up. Just put one a little bit lower that when it's noisy like this, then I won't have that other antenna up in the tree. I won't be pulling it on the garbage.
Yeah, well, it might work better rejecting some of it. But, if it's coming from skipland, and there's not really much you can do with an Omni.
Well, I'm really not complaining about it as far as for calling it garbage. I really can't say that. But, I'm just getting hammered right now from 14. But, that's just the way it goes. I'd stick on a different mobile, I just can't do it.
For Roger.
Well, I found a home for my other 148.
A home for wayward race.
Audio. Are you kidding me?
Not the motorhome.
Well, there you go.
Oh. Hello.
That's what. Can I cut
Hello.
most of the mobiles?
No, he's trying to get that 4 going. back in. Go ahead, Night Train. What's wrong with this radio?
I don't know. Talk and see.
Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4. Audio check 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't know. It doesn't sound all that bad.
The hum is stealing your audio. Alright, we do have the hum.
Oh yeah, you do have a hum. I had to crank the volume up to hear it.
Well, if you had to crank the volume up and you're next door, then the hum is not that bad. Is that correct?
Well, the hum is kind of making your audio warble a little bit. You know, it's riding in on your audio. So it's not sharp and clear. It's hummy.
Tim Roger, does that sound like a power supply hum?
Yeah, it does. Probably caps or something like that.
10-4.
What radio is that?
Courier 23.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, there it is. Hello, radio.
Radio Shack has they actually have a decent power supply to run a mobile off of. I picked one up here for backup. They have a 19 amp Radio Shack power supply, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's a switching supply probably.
Yeah, but it's decent though. I mean, I had a radio hooked up to it. Gotta try it out to make sure it worked. That thing works pretty nice. I'm gonna keep it in the box so if something goes wrong with one of these, I'll say, hey, I got an extra one.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't generate noise, that's the thing you gotta watch with switching power supplies. If they're not designed right, they put out a lot of hash noise and you'll get into your receiver and, you know, cause you all kinds of grief. A good switching supply will be pretty quiet though, so.
That's one thing I like about Radio Shacks. You never have much problems with theirs.
Spitfire worked for a second.
He's getting there.
He hit it on the right spot on the dashboard.
Oh, it works. Oh.
Oh, man. Alright, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, just tamed the feedback. The audio was there.
You're getting there.
Put a Ferrite on it.
I'm actually there. I'm just feeding back to my monitor radio.
Yeah, it's a monitor radio. It's feeding back. That's a good sign. That means you've got audio gain.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, no. That's not good. Good grief. I'll get it. Countywide on standby here with the black tape.
You're on the precipice.
As long as you don't fall off the other side.
It sounded good there at the very last second. He had it stabilized. The Courier 23, yeah, that's why it's 20 hertz. Does it sound that bad, Sparky? I just need...
Oh, yeah.
10-4.
Well, you're on another radio now, right?
Yeah. I shut it off, but I just need to know.
Yeah, it's like a lot of, if you can get the hum out of there, that'll, your modulation will, have more headroom. It was kind of taking over, making you warble.
Was it doing that earlier like that the same way?
Turned up the mod, and I noticed it. But when you were talking to 44 on the warm-up, I was doing something, I was kind of listening, you were kind of warbling a little when you turned the mod up.
Yeah.
Audio. Oh, come on. Really? Hello?
Yeah, but it seemed like something was going down on the audio side of things. In fact, it was funny.
Come on.
There's like 5 people talking right now. Let me back out of here.
Wow, this is bizarre.
Bizarro world. Oh, no. 10-4. 10-4 on Bizarro.
Here's this fork.
Goes on making it over the pile.
Yeah, show you right.
The beam for it right now. Nitrate is giving me a 4.5.
That would have been a good test to see.
Where you got your beam pointed there, Bagger?
I was putting it just a little south of west. You slipped right into a deep knoll. You dropped way down.
You still have it that way?
No, I'm bringing it back around again. You're back up to 15 over.
Alright, because you were down to like a 4 too. And I wasn't sure that I understood why. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, don't tell me I got a problem with this one too.
I was just spinning the beam around. And certain people I can drop way out. You're one of them for some reason.
Oh, that way you know how to get rid of me.
I can get rid of you, boy. I think. I can put you down there with oh geez, those guys up there in Doylestown.
Oh, that's pretty good though. You have to admit that's a good back door.
Like I say, there's certain people I can drop way down, and others not too much. So I guess it all depends on where they're at and whether or not I'm getting multipath from them, I guess, or.
Roger. Yeah, alright, so I'll switch radios. This is the one I was on earlier while you were in the mobile that day. That way I'll be able to identify it. That way I'll know which radio I was on in case I do get the chance to listen to the Watergate.
So you're on the hardwired tram?
That is correct.
Yeah, now that one sounds good. This thing on?
Oh, he's knocking.
Is this thing working?
Yeah, you got audio.
Countywide radio on this antique flea market AF67.
What mic's that?
D104.
Okay, so that's working.
Oh yeah, it's working. I got audio gain. Come on, Brigger.
Just on the cusp of Hatfield now.
Yeah. Well, let me completely switch over to this.
You know, that would sound good if you could just get that feedback controlled on that mic, man. It's got the potential, you know?
The feedback is the other radio being on.
Can't you put it in like a set of isolation headphones or something?
That's a negatory. Nope, just the speaker. Oh no, it's running away now. Oh no. Is that me? No, it was me. Hang on. Countywide!
Well, this is an audio check in case the gate is running. I just want to know how this thing sounds. That's what I want to know. Whether it needs to come up, go down, whether the tone needs to be adjusted, the whole 9 yards.
Well, for gate's sake, I would say bring out the red nail polish and just mark your knobs, because they're all good.
Roger, why do I use red?
I don't know, man. I've got radios in the eBay with the red nail polish on there. I don't know why. I do not understand that situation.
That's for people who don't want to go all knobs to the right.
Oh, but they must get a hold of the wife's fingernail polish and just put a little mark. They probably think that's pretty cool. They didn't know 30 years from now somebody would be looking at that saying, why did he paint that on here?
Because it was convenient.
I used to use nail polish to fix speakers. You get a little rip here, you can mend it with nail polish.
Sure.
Back in the day when you couldn't afford to buy new ones, you'd fix the old ones.
Well, they actually mended the speaker. Are we talking about the paper type speaker cones?
Yeah, the paper speaker cones. You know, for some reason you accidentally tore one or punched a hole in it or something, you can kind of fix it up again with nail polish. And it wouldn't sound bad either.
I would say
Phillips was the most common pattern, hole punched in the speaker, that little X from there's Phillips screwdriver.
Or whatever instrument you used.
44 Dave still in there? Where'd 44 Dave go? Did he sign on?
Yeah, maybe he's back on the flat side. What about Skeeter? Skeeter, are you still there? Got different ones, just backed away. Yeah, interesting thing about that is they all disappear when you got in there. Oh, it might mean something. I'm still here. Now, there you go, Dave. That knocks your theory right out of the window. Well, that's the whole point of having a theory. You postulate the theory and then you look for evidence to prove or disprove it. Yeah, that was like that guy. He said, now that's the mail. He's like, write that down. And he wrote it down. Then later they seen eggs on the big one. And he said, well, write that down. The male, he carries the eggs after the female lay. He says, write that down. So he wrote it down. And then
And the assistant, he says, well, couldn't we just call the big one the female and the little one the male? He says, no. He said, I've already written it in my other book. He said, and incidentally, you're... Theory. Yeah.
Oh, heck. Hello, radio.
Testicles one, too.
Yeah, this is starting to be a real...
Yeah, but it's starting to sound a little better. You're almost there. That thing's going to sound really good once you get it right.
Oh, wait a minute. Then I must not have... Wait a minute. I need monitor. Monitoring one, too.
Monitoring. Turn off your talkback, driver.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What am I looking at here? There we are. You know what? These stupid connectors. Hello? This is going to be an effort and frustration.
Chalkboard, like fingernails on a chalkboard. So what's the major malfunction here? Are you having trouble adapting the plug to the mic, or do you have contact issues in the microphone?
I'm not rightly sure, to be honest. Hello? I think it's the microphone plug. There we go. How's that? Hello, radio.
Clean, but it doesn't have a lot of punch.
Yeah, hello? There we go. Audio punch, 1, 2.
That's better.
Do I have this wild pony tamed down a little bit?
That's good, right there. If you can keep it like that, you're gold. Go get the fingernail polish. Don't touch it no more.
Well, of course I gotta touch it, again. Figures.
You go blind doing that.
Break out the ferrites. Oh. Hello. Let me, hello, radio. How's that?
It's working, driver.
Alright, I think I got this wild pony under control. Looks good on this side. AF67 on my D104. Man, that was an effort and hard work.
At least it's there now.
What it is the cord is so stinking old on the D104 that the insulation keeps cracking and breaking, and then one little fine hair shorts out on the ground. You know, then I got to undo it and redo the damn thing because it keeps cracking. Need a whole new freaking microphone cord.
Yeah, I got the same problem on my unamplified D104 that I use on the Browning. I move that thing around and it cuts out, so I got to hold it a certain way and hope for the best.
So is the audio level good right now then? I'm all good, clean, clear, and all that jazz?
Yeah, it's good. It's a decent level now. Much more bright than the stock mic was.
Well, I call it the stock mic, but it's that Shure 450.
Yeah, this one's got more high end. It's got a little bit more punch to it. The 104 sounds good.
Yeah, it seems to give it a little more power on more punch on the output power, as it were.
Yeah, which receiver you running?
I didn't. Are you kidding me? There's obviously. I'm gonna have to replace this cord because you move the cord around and there it is. Freaking mic, the power, the mic cord itself. Damn.
Well, you could go and get yourself a new coiled cord. Hell, go up and see 2oct. He thought we had a couple of them in stock. Of course, it won't make the gate.
Yeah, that's all it needs is a new coiled cord. Because this one's so old it's just falling apart. But I think I found the sweet spot. Don't move! But if you don't mind, I want to check my load and plate here real quick. Oh, dip, 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 dip. We're good right there. Let me check the grid. Yeah, man, 60 milliamps, 500 volts.
Sounds like resonance to me.
Well, you run 60 milliamps with the 2E26 and 120 milliamps on the 6146.
Double the milliamps, double the power.
Yeah, that's too much drive for the box. The 2E26 is perfect.
And it sounds it.
All right, there we are. All part of the fun on Classic Radio Roundup. But I got where I was aiming to get.
Yeah, those Toshibas, man, they'll be in the 30 dB, IMD ratio. They're up there. They can be driven cleanly.
Well, I mean, I know it can take it, but it's more than I want to do.
Yeah, if you keep it, under 100 watts device, you'd be pretty good. They do well. They'll even take a little more if you volt them enough. Yeah, until you volt them too. Nah, 15 volts I always run.
Well, if I volt them, everything else gets volted here too, because it's all in the same power supply. I ain't going down that road. In fact, these things will last forever the way I'm running right now. 100 watts of AM radio carrier power.
Yeah, that's loafing along. I'm going to put on my loafers. Put on my soft shoes.
It goes right up to the high end, like closer to 300 or 400 watts of carrier if I use the 6146. That's more than I want.
Just more heat to deal with. That's at the high end of your limit there. Which radio are you on? I didn't get a chance to hear what everybody was running tonight. I'm on my high gain 623. Oh, all right. Boy, that thing sounds nice.
Multi-LMAC AF67 6LQ6 push-pull audio.
Hey, Roger. What about you, Sparky?
No LQ, just L.
LL the Cool J? I was on a unit in Jackson, but then there at the 9 o'clock point, I switched over. I'm on my 95
7oct, which I spoke to you earlier on, just for a reference.
Roger, yeah. It sounded real good coming through the carrier because it had a warm sound, but this one here, it sounds different.
I started out on a JCPenney Pinto, switched over to the glow-on-glass multi-LMAC that predates the Class D CB radio service.
Spent half the evening trying to get that carrier set, man, and bring it on the CRR, man, and she got shot down as soon as she hit the waters.
It just wasn't what I know you're looking for.
10-4.
Don't be discouraged though, Nitrin. It sort of went down. Like when you first came on, it wasn't so bad. Maybe after an hour, it started like fuzzing out. So it could be brought back to life. It once was there.
Yeah, probably a lot of work. Caps changed, this, that, the other. I don't know.
It wants to be there again.
Well, there's always the sledgehammer method.
No. I don't do the sledgehammer thing over here.
Well, if you don't want to do the sledgehammer thing, you can always stick it under the rear wheels of that truck of yours and put it in reverse.
I take them to the rifle range.
I put new caps in them rascals.
There you go. That's the spirit.
I don't know, sometimes, you know, when the radio's small like that, I don't know. I enjoy the trams because it's nice and roomy. When you want to do something to it, you can fit your fingers in there. But these things are packed underneath the bottom, man.
Oh yeah, the Panasonic chassis, yeah, they're kind of tight. Not too bad.
That Regency Imperial's pretty packed on the bottom side.
Oh. What about David? Dave, 44 Dave, what did you run tonight for CRR? I can't hear Dave no more.
CRC 55.
Oh, alright, yeah, it sounds nice.
And 4. With the Turner plus 3 hand light.
Alright, yeah.
What a classic mic to use on that radio.
And 4.
I always liked that plus 3 mobile.
The one that shapes perfectly square with a beveled mouthpiece, like, you know, concave like.
I like that M+2.
Yeah, and it's got the slide control for volume on the top.
Yeah, it sounds good, Dave.
And 4.
I've got one in the drawer, but I need to get a new 7-volt battery for it. The one that's in it's kind of weak. I tried to charge it up a little bit, but yeah, that's a little tricky.
Use, what is it? 1, 2, what is it? 5 of them? 6? 5 of them, I guess it is. 4 of them? 357s, button batteries, or L11 544s, or LR44. It's all the same.
Yeah, 5 of them.
Yeah, I got them at the CVS. LR44s, 5 of them. Yeah, I have an M+3.
Tell me what, did you see that battery place over there at, on 309, let's see, 309 and 202. Is it 309 and 202 or is it 309 and 463? Right there on the corner, man, they sell batteries of every kind.
Well, I know where you're talking about, but that's not some place I go by. Not in quite some time.
Roger, this recently, it used to be something else there, I can't remember, but this guy has a battery business. It's because all kinds of electronic devices that need new batteries are springing up all over the place, and so they pretty much can get you any kind of battery you want.
I wonder if that's the same as that batteries plus bulbs.
I'm not sure, but I think Gumby's breaking. No, not Battery World. It's something new, as far as I'm concerned. It's the first time I've seen it. And I think he's selling something else in there to supplement the store in case you don't make it on batteries.
Yeah, I wonder if that's batteries plus bulbs. I've been hearing a lot of ads for them. Or maybe something similar to it.
I'll have to check it. Gumby asked the same thing. Oh, no, he said battery plus, right? Yeah, I don't know the name of this guy. It's all of a sudden, you know, he sprung up on the corner, man. He's in a prime location because the traffic gets, you know, extremely heavy during the rush hour going past there, and everybody, I'm pretty sure, has something that needs another battery.
There used to be the battery lady show up at the Hamfest.
Yeah, I remember her. I bought a nickel metal hydride battery for my 1HT off of her. Damn thing died after like a year though.
He still was able to get it. This guy would probably have batteries for your laptop and batteries for your cell phones and batteries for your note and batteries for your iPad and batteries, you know, for little things that require batteries, watches, etc. He claims he has every kind of battery, or you can get every kind of battery that, you know, you'll ever need, you know. So they're coming out with a battery store.
Them nickel metal hydride batteries are the worst. They suck.
Yeah, I think you gotta charge those a special way. If you use the regular NiCad charger on them, I don't think it works right. That might have been why my battery died prematurely.
Well, I had an ICOM HT that used that battery, nickel metal hydride, and all I ever used was the charger that it came with, and they didn't last. They just suck.
You guys know what a CMOS battery is?
The only reference I've ever used that term for was the battery that backs up the CMOS memory in your computer.
Well, I talk about them button batteries.
Yeah, that's correct. The one that backs up your computer, but it's also in studio equipment. So you have like a hard drive that stores your music and everything, and when that little CMOS battery goes, then all of a sudden she takes a hit. And you lose data and everything else, and she won't IPL.
That same battery, 3-volt battery, gets used in a illuminated scope in my AK-47.
Bad news is that battery should last forever, as far as I'm concerned, because you know, you got a piece of studio equipment that one day it's just going to crash.
Yeah, they're 3-volt batteries. They're good for about 5 years, give or take.
I had to take my hard drive all the way up to Pawtucket or Nantucket, one of the two. Can't even remember which one it was. But at any rate, those people worked on that stuff. They knew how to replace the CMOS battery and then IPL the system. But they still got the data scrambled, so the music was all messed up.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that was a long ride, but I took my children up with me and we made a day out of it. They were young then.
They were young, easily amused.
Alright, I think I'm going to switch radios. You still got that gate running? Yes, County might, but he must have stepped away. Uh-oh. Specifications are subject to change. Terms and conditions may apply. Printed copies are unavailable. Responsible replies are invited. So you guys didn't do the sponsors.
No, we haven't had any sponsors tonight.
They are running a special on deer tick ointment.
This is true. Yeah, it is now officially the month of October. So stop by at Fred's Discount Voodoo Emporium and pick up your free container of deer tick ointment. Because, you know, it will be running season very soon, and you know what those deer like to do. So don't let them fling their ticks on you. I don't know. Gotta watch out for them deer on the road there. They can certainly mess up your night or your day.
I saw some of the other morning when I was getting on 422 at the Mount Penway up there. There were, actually it was the other night, there were 6 of them standing in the field there, off to the right.
Oh yeah, I see them in the daytime. I go walking on the walking trail near where I work and run across them every now and then.
Every so often I'll be in the backyard, and I'll hear like leaves and stuff in the back of the house, and they're back there in the woods.
They trigger my game cameras.
Game cameras.
Yeah, / security.
I had one of them scare me one time.
A game camera?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, that one flashed?
We were out four-wheeling in the woods, and we came up on a tree that was down in the middle of the trail, and we all got out to move this tree, and all of a sudden we seen this flash, and we took off.
You don't know what that flash was. It could have been a muzzle flash.
Yeah, rock salt.
We weren't supposed to be there, so we took off running.
Well, yeah, you were probably recorded for posterity on candid game camera there.
There's this weirdo around the corner from Spring Mountain, and he actually takes the pictures and he gets them printed up and then he staples them to the trees of the cars that went by. That's so freaking weird.
Let everybody know that I'm watching, always watching.
Always watching.
Uh-oh, what's that all about?
Carol Ann,
No.
don't go into the light.
Oh, man. Alright, here I am. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, break. Give me a radio check.
What is that?
It's a microphone. JDC 201M.
What radio?
Tram.
Same one?
Yeah.
So you just switched mics.
Yeah, just to see how it worked.
It doesn't have quite as much punch as the other one.
Roger that. What about the highs, lows, mids, what have you?
I could probably stand a little more high end. You could turn that little tone control a little bit.
Yeah, so it sounds good over here on the hi-fi radio receiver.
Alright, so she could use just a little bit more. There we go. Alright, kick it on back. Let us know.
That's good. I like that.
Roger that. And they got a minimum and maximum level. I don't know. It doesn't really seem to work, but come back and let me know that hurt it.
No, it didn't hurt anything.
Alright, I got one more test I want to run. I got another radio I want to put on for Classic Radio Roundup. And so that was the hand-wired tram with the JCD201M dust microphone.
Well, I guess I found my limit. I wanted to see how much I could push that before it went Hatfield on me. And I think I found it. Hello, radio. No, you know what's the stinking cord? Because there we go. I'm cranking it up. Do a little testing on my own over here. I don't know. That's probably screaming. Oh, verge of Hatfielding. Yep, new cord is in order. No doubt about it. Oh. Yeah, stinking cords. All right, carry on with Classic Radio Roundup. 27115.
So yeah, I don't think you ever answered though. Did you get the 274 receiver, or are you still running the other one?
Still running the other one, the SX110 by Hallicrafters.
Okay. The one with the Sparky overload.
Yep, something like that. Daggone mic plug. That's unreal. All right, it's all for a freaking cable. See if putting a ferrite on there might do it, but it kicked over the video camera.
Oh. The gate that goes for a tumble.